Dímelo, Dominican York. What's going on, everybody? What the is going on? Getting straight into it. A profile that I don't talk about a lot is the AVENTUS DNA profile, the Creed AVENTUS DNA profile. Got the OG. I'm rocking it today. It is my scent of the day. On the Creed website, it says AVENTUS, and under that, dry woods, fresh, citrus, and fruity. I usually don't think fruity, but yeah, it is. Audacious, confident, and powerful. This signature fragrance from the House of Creed has been deliciously crafted to create a true contemporary classic. The 50 ml, which I'm holding in hand, retail $365. I didn't pay that. Way less than way less. But main accords on Fragrantica, fruity is the dominant accord, and then under that you got some sweet, woody, leather. Oh wow. Smoky, citrus, musky, tropical, fresh, and mossy. So since they didn't give us a note breakdown, let's go see what Fragrantica says as the notes. Take that with a grain of salt. And by the way, this stuff is delicious. Delicious. Bergamot, black currant, apple, lemon, pink pepper at the top, then pineapple, patchouli, and Moroccan jasmine at the mid, then birch, musk, oak moss, ambroxan, and cedarwood. All right, ambroxan in there. You know, it's been around, and it's been over 5 hours, and I still have it on my arms. Obviously I can't smell behind my neck, and it is still under my shirt. This is a different shirt than the one I was wearing earlier, but it is under my shirt. So some of the fragrances I had before having Creed AVENTUS was, of course, Club de Nuit Intensement. This is the EDP. Really good scent. I still enjoy it today. I think with that purchase, this was the start of that fragrance journey. Cahiers d'Alforsan. Cahiers d'Alforsan. Which one is this one? Oh, that's the name of it. It's from Latafa. It's Cahiers d'Alforsan. It does have a very good pineapple note, and I still enjoy this one, even though, again, hard to get the wares in. Sold all my extras of Cahiers. Then I ended up getting Hachivat. Hachivat is amazing. Very different take on that kind of similar scent DNA and profile. Also have one from Nazar Fragrance, Royal Paradise. And this has, to me, an AVENTUS style DNA. And then one that maybe is not, but this was a cheapie I found at the Rack Room store. Forgot which one. Black Walnut Legend, the EDP, has an AVENTUS type vibe, but then it goes a different way. Now, let's take a look at the atomizer. Wow, great atomizer. I wasn't really paying attention to how, wow, this stuff is heavenly, guys. It knocks these out of the water. Obviously the quality of Hachivat and really the scent is different. This is a different scent. So I'm not saying it knocks Hachivat out of the water, but if it's really trying to do what this has going for it is the price point. Now this you can get nowadays for less than $150. Brand new, full box presentation. Cheaper, used or without full box presentation. Well worth the money. Probably a 5-6 hour wear, depending on how you layer and lather. I would spray clothing, because it was even coming through when I was wearing a sweater that had Tuscan leather on it. Stuff like Cahiers d'Alforsan, honestly, it's got its place in the collection to just wear, and to wear to the gym, to wear anywhere, wear anytime. But if you've got more than 3 or 4 AVENTUS DNAs, you don't really need many more, unless you're a content creator and you're trying to find all of the differences and you want to share that with your audience. I get that, but I don't see myself buying another after having Creed AVENTUS. Now, would I go maybe AVENTUS Absolute? Possibly, but I don't know that I do the dupe. I don't know that I do the press show. I haven't bought it yet, but press show is a possibility, or maybe one of the other, um, Afnans, or I don't know. But this stuff, God, it's still on my hand. I don't need to spray it. I want to smell the opening again. Oh wow, such a good atomizer, all the way off curtain. So I get the same feeling that I get from Elysium. Now, Elysium is a different scent, but throughout the day, this is like my second wearing of Aventus. And throughout the day, I was picking up pieces of Hachivat. I was picking up pieces of Hachivat. I was picking up pieces of Elysium. And another one that I was picking up were pieces of Cedrat Boisé. I forgot to mention Mancera Cedrat Boisé. That's another one. And I had this first, and you see I've got a good dent going. I've got a good dent going, because this is a delicious scent. I'm almost tempted to get another one, because I've seen them as low as $55 right now. $52. I see them less when they're pre-owned, like $45 to $50. Great scent, but I don't need it because I've got all of these. So I'm not gonna do it. That runs out. I'll run through the Intense, because I do have the Cedrat Boisé Intense. But I'll run through that, and I'll run through this. This is delicious stuff, guys. Aventus DNA is definitely okay. I do enjoy it more than I imagined, more than I realized. I enjoy, because look, Cedrat Boisé, Club de Nuit. These are stuff that I would rock every day. Cahiers d'Arfosan, I'd rock that every day. Paradise, one of my favorites from the house. It's the first one that I picked. Royal Paradise from Nazar Fragrances. It was the first one that I picked. I don't know. I haven't been on the website in a minute, so I don't know if it's still available. I'm sure it is. Elysium is close, but it's a different DNA, obviously. And of course, going with the original. And then, of course, adjacent and different to the original. This is a very different scent profile, even though it's in that same bracket, kind of. Yeah, there's similarities between Creed Aventus and Hachivat, but they're not really exactly the same. But I get why we like to compare them. Anyway, again, thank you guys for hanging out with Uncle Bo. Scent of the day is Creed Aventus. It is one to sample. A lot of people don't like that. It's pricey. Doesn't last really as long as some people would like, but not all scents are meant to last over 8 hours. You know, this is something that you definitely spray on skin and clothing, for me, my suggestion, or on a scarf, or on the collar of the inner collar of your shirt, the lapel. I did that yesterday and it worked. Wow, that was good. Anyway, Creed Aventus is a banger. Que Dios te bendiga. Peace.